feel like I need to get away. Club Byron, that's where I wanna go again, where I can leave my cares behind. Take me to the river one more time. Take me to the river one more time. Club Byron, take me to the river one more time.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to BVTV. We are here at the State Over 60s Carnival Club Barron for Bowls Victoria. My name's Tony Shaw. We've got the match between the rink skipped by Jenny Keep from Ocean Grove up against the rink skipped by Denise Huender from Donvale. Joining me in commentary today is JT. Afternoon, JT.
Afternoon, Tone. Welcome back. You spent the morning at Kahuna monitoring some matches over there for us, and then we have everybody back at Barham now, and this is where we stay for the next 2 days.
Yeah, looking forward to some cracking finals. The players as they line up. Faye Bowyer leading for Jenny Keep and Denise Huender leading for Alison Hall. That's what's in the book, but Alison Hall is doing the leading from Bundoora. She'll lead for Denise Huender. We've got a short jack measure already on N1, a couple of rinks over. This is the first end, 15 end match, 2.25 hour time limits. Dead ends respotted on the tee. That is the yellow bowl of Alison Hall. This is Faye Bowyer on the mat. Thank you very much to Club Barham for hosting. Terrific facility here. 2 greens under cover, of course. Our streaming partners, Dandenong Club and Moama Bowls Club, who enable us to bring you all of the vision on BVTV. Feel free to jump in the comments on Facebook or YouTube if you've got any questions. Players all scoring these matches, so you'll be able to follow along end by end scores as well.
Down to the pointy end of business, Tone.
Yeah, certainly is. Quarter-final action in our women's pairs.
As well as the men next door too.
Men's pairs also at the same stage. Spot on, JT. Plenty to see and do here at Club Barham, that's for sure. Shout out to Lorraine Smith, who's paddling this match for us. And our umpires, Neil Smiley and Lee Wesley, keeping a watchful eye on proceedings.
Handy bowl there from Alison. Best one so far.
And a very good win in the round of 16. Alison Hall and Denise Huender. That, of course, as you say, JT was out at Cuna. And when Alison Hall's leading like this, you can see why. A lovely response here from Faye Bowyer. Good bit of finish on this green. That'll be the shot bowl. This is Denise Huender.
Is that exactly how you pronounce it? Have you been told that or not?
I met Denise about 15 years ago, and that's what she said to me then. So
I always thought it was Huender.
well,
That's the way I've always called
Huender. Yeah, it's got it all rolls into one at the start. But if I'm wrong, I apologise to
No,
Denise.
look, you more than likely will be right, Tone. I reckon I've even spoken to her and said her last name to her the other way, I thought. So maybe she's just been polite and not correcting me.
Could be the case. I would imagine it gets a number of variations. Nice bowl from the Prez. It's Jenny Keep, nicknamed the Prez. Denise HUENDER had some good success here last year in the over 60s. She'll be looking to repeat the dose this year. Just a touch through, touch wide. Still 2 shots on the way of the Ocean Grove pairing.
She's fixed his weight. She's half a chance.
Speed is good. Oh. Just edged the jack instead of middling it, so may well have not changed too much in the end. We'll get confirmation. Oh, well, there you go. Certainly doesn't look like that from here, but Faye BOWYER was right over the top of it. Jenny Keep looking to sit that last bowl.
I thought she would have switched to the forehand too to flop it over, but she's staying back in. She's played 2 good bowls on the back end. She has to flick that maybe once. That's got to make. Oh, I don't know now.
Lorraine Smith and ITOs, no trouble getting her measuring.
So she's going to measure the whole match because both the leaders can't really get down and do it.
Gotcha. Makes
So
sense.
there was an agreement there between both teams. It was very amicable. And then if their players don't like the call, they can call the actual umpire in.
Just going to double check, but Alison Hall seems content that this is 1 down. No. 2 down it is. There we go. Opening end in the book. Quarter final of the women's pairs. 2 shots the way of Jenny Keep. Just joined us, this is the over 60s Carnival. It's an absolute festival up here of over 60s bowls. This is women's pairs action. We also have men's pairs quarterfinals going at the same time. We have singles and mixed pairs also part of the over 60s. And a bit of a call from a few people that we should have some fours action in the over 60s.
Yeah,
JT.
right. Can we fit everything in?
Well, I don't know.
We'd have to extend it by another 3 days.
Yeah, or we forego, so for example, a mixed pairs. And
No,
go
but
with a mixed
I
four.
reckon the mixed pairs is popular because couples come here together, is my gut feel. As Tone leaves, not sure why, but he left. Faye unlucky. Oh, unfortunate hitting her own bowl out there on that forehand. She might want to swing it over now. As Alison takes the open hand up. Clear room to draw the shot.
Second end here, couple of loose ones for Faye Bowyer, but she looked to correct with this one.
She hit her own with the second one, Tone. So.
Yeah. Nothing worse than a short bowl and then running into it.
Especially it's your own one.
Yeah. She's got shot with her third.
Yes. Still plenty of room though.
Afternoon to you, Debbie White, watching on Facebook. Yeah, there's 2 greens here at Club Barham, both undercover synthetics. Absolutely brilliant. Kind of 9 rinkers.
They are 9 rinkers.
Very large. Very good too. Pretty good crowd in attendance too, JT.
Good afternoon for it. We've got good weather again today. And obviously those that committed to the whole week here and haven't progressed through to anything today are hanging around watching.
Why not? Some absolute stars out on the green. Other matches in progress. Karen Brennan up against Shell Cunnington. Gail Edwards up against Jude Bartell. Di Hands.
Robin Woods.
Up against Robin Woods. I was trying to read that name. There was someone right in front of the scoreboard. Beautiful big scoreboard here at Club Barham. All digital.
Debbie's joining us in October in the World Champions. She's doing a bit of a reconnaissance from wherever she's watching from.
Yeah. Happy to help.
There's Jenny. It's just probably lacking a yard, I reckon.
Yeah, lovely track. Men's quarterfinal action. Wayne Morris up against Colin Venendale. Stephen Coles up against Rod Werner, I should say. Who else have we got there? Dave Wells up against Normie Smith.
Yeah. Norman Graham been going great. They did get beaten the 16 over pairs final a couple of years ago when it was back, region to this level,
Yep.
I reckon it was the Mick Wilson too, from memory. I'm trying to remember that, but I feel like it was.
Normie did pretty well in the singles too here this year as well. Made it relatively deep into the knockout stages.
Denise was a little unfortunate there. Pumped a Jenny bowl in, and now Jenny's just drawn one herself.
Yeah.
That's 2. I reckon she's just on the high side, Tone.
Yeah, I'm going to change it.
Should be 2. 2 it is.
And all these matches being live scored, so you can follow along. Two ends gone for our 15-end match, 4-0 in the way of the Ocean Grove pairing, Faye Bowyer and Jenny Keep.
I saw Faye play singles up at my club on Thursday, and she played in a 21-20 Narbardo against Helen Frame, which she won.
Okay.
She got a part, but then she unfortunately went down the next game. So, but I did see her play, and it was a great game.
Yeah, good correction, Debbie. World Champion of Champions in September here at Club Barham. Just have a slight issue with our scoreboard. It's just a little slow to update. There we go, just done now.
Just because you're touching it, Tone, I would have thought.
Yeah, it could well be. Like the user, a little bit slow. Great start here from Faye Bowyer.
Made a wardrobe change, Tone. I went from the jumper to the vest, and I instantly regret it. So I'm going to change back shortly.
Just need to do a few star jumps.
Something like that. Fair reply from Alison Hall. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Beautiful bowling. Nailing the line again. Alison Hall just a touch shy. This one's quite going to have the trip. Still one to Alison Hall at the crossover. What would you take here, JT, if you were skipping? Would you rather be in a position of having shot with 2 short bowls or having second, third stuff to work with?
Yeah, I think I favour the Ocean Grove head at the moment. You can play that nice, just arriving weight, sit the bowl, get the jack moving, and it's all them.
Yeah, thought you might say that.
I mean, you still would rather have shot. There's no doubt about that, but I reckon Jenny just probably overplayed it a smidge there, Tone.
Will it stay up?
Nope.
Just a touch too much. Cassie McKay's getting a bit excited over there.
He's been the loudest person on the green all day.
No doubt. Into a quarter final. Denise just finding that same short bowl of Alison.
That hand, this stitch side probably turns more than the other side, Tone. It's a really nice draw.
Quite nice greens here at Club Barron. About 14.5 seconds on this one. Yeah, Denise Huender just saying, oh, a bit wide.
Nice clear instructions there provided by Faye, giving Jenny a couple options, and then she goes back and plays the shot that she sees best. Oh, something's going on with Karen's phone. Did she get in with the last?
2 shots. She did. Still trailing, but they've halved the margin in one end, 4-2 the way of Jenny Keeps Rink. Other scores from the women's quarter-final action. Shell Cunnington leading Karen Brennan 8-0. Didn't put the ends up there, but I'm going to say it's 3. Gail Edwards leading Jude Bartell 6-0 after 3 ends. Di Hands leading Robin Woods, I should say, 2-0 after 2. Men's quarterfinals action. Rob Warner out to a 5-0 lead over Stephen Coles after the first end. So handy starter there in men's quarters. Tony Carrott leading Frank Dalton 2-1 after 3. And David Wells leading Normie Smith 2-0 after the first end. All these matches being live scored, so you can follow along on BowlsLink. Back to action here. Faye Bowyer just going to finish a touch shy here. Still got 2 bowls to come.
That's better.
Back in the jumper, JT.
Mm-hmm.
Alison won't be short. It's early days in this match, JT, but
What were you going to say?
Alison Hall's just pulled out of a shot. I was just wondering whether somebody might have moved behind, but
It could be just with, I know Maddie's there assisting the rink next door with the live scoring, and maybe just that was in the corner of her eye if she's playing the forehand that way.
could have been. I was just going to say, it's early days in this match, but no player really dominating yet.
No. I think Jenny Keeps probably played the most telling bowl so far. I mean, 3 ends, but in at least the first 2, she changed the heads up and contributed big time.
What a bad changeover from Faye Bowyer. Good enough for shot.
It is a very high score next door, isn't it? They would have only played 2 ends.
Mm. Perhaps just not quite picking the pace up. Denise, very good draw bowler. That one's a good 3 or 4 yards short. And sometimes wonder if that doesn't play in the mind of the opposition. You often see them going long, thinking, oh, I must have to give this a bit extra. That one sails into the ditch.
Yeah. They've come from Kahuna, both of them, so maybe it's the adjustment from the grass to the carpet too.
Yep, could well be 2 matches out there this morning.
I've always said that this is a kind carpet where it's not hard to play on.
Nice correction from Denise. Still down 1.
Jenny's definitely playing much better weight. It's whether she slides in front of the yellows, gets her own. Well, it might be 1 for 1. She might have rocked phase bow. No, according to Lorene, it's 2. Denise has got to be able to turn that one in. Does it do the job? Probably not. Rocked it 1 too many rolls, unfortunately.
It was a good effort from Denise. Now Jenny keep the opportunity. Pile on the pain. That one's not going to change things. Called us 2 from Febe. We'll wait for confirmation.
That's 1.
1 it is. 4 ends gone in this 15-end match. If you've just joined us, this is the Over-60 State Bowls Carnival for Bowls Victoria. Women's pairs quarter-final action for 2025. Brought to you on BVTV thanks to the generous support of the Dandenong Club and Moama Bowling Club. Broadcasting here from Club Barron. A few sore heads this morning, JT. We had the Elvis and Roy Orbison tribute show last night here.
How'd that go?
It was a ripper of a night. Packed out the auditorium. And by all reports, he's a very good Elvis impersonator.
There you go.
Good fun. So in fact, it's been very lively in the club every night. Bowlers packing out the place.
Am I right in thinking that Aaron Teaser's old man's an Elvis impersonator too?
I didn't know that, but if he is, maybe we get him down here next year.
I just have this gut feel. I could be wrong, but I feel like it is right.
Okay.
Maybe just a musician.
Could be. Afternoon to you, Warren Fairjones. Joining us from Collie, watching on Facebook. Nice to have you joining us, mate. Become a regular viewer on BVTV. Lovely start from Faye Bowyer. The players are just finding it a little kinder going back this direction, JT. The heads seem to be a little more compact.
It's funny enough, this happened the last game in the ladies' pairs,
Yeah, right.
round of 16. Same thing.
I don't know why that is. See how good Faye Bowyer's memory is. It's not bad at all. Well played.
Yeah, it's not bad there by Faye. Jenny Harks had a change. A little bit of danger just beyond the head on that side, and while she didn't cover both the bowls, she still passed on the high side and got to a good spot. That'd nearly be Alison's loosest end, I reckon, Tone.
Yeah, that is true. Faber putting the pressure on. So both skippers just using the changeover to talk a few tactics. I'm sure they're aware of what they're going to do. Jenny Keefe will have the honours back on the mat.
It was maybe going, we're out of the first leg of the quaddie. We can only get better from here.
I don't think these ladies would do that. They are professionals and they would have their eye on the prize, JT. Not like you, distracted, betting on 2 flies running up a wall.
I don't think I'd ever do that.
Jenny Keepe's going to have to negotiate the yellow bowl of Ellison Hall on the way in on this hand.
Again, I think she's just trying to split the 2 yellows up. That was my gut feel. But another one around the back.
Got the tee covered. Of course, dead ends aren't replayed here in the over-60s Carnival. It's full respot. So any jack out of bounds will head straight back to the tee.
Bit away to you, Tone, and not far away.
That's why Jenny Keepe covered. Oh, well, I think she's cut one out, hasn't she?
Not convinced. It's close to that second one from this angle.
Let's see on the replay, wasn't too far off. Getting both. Bit of aggression from Denise HUENDER. Back to the draw now for Denise HUENDER.
Yeah.
It's not too far away, JT. It's just got to hold a touch.
It's definitely one now.
Yep. Second shot.
I like the same shot for Jenny. Just under the yellow. Get to the jack first, turn it herself.
Expert comments there from JT Josh Thornton. That's the shot that Jenny Keepe is trying to play. It's a lovely attempt. Not going to change things.
Probably Denise wants a couple feet on her last, I reckon. Line out of the hand's not too bad, Tone.
Yeah, this is very good. Just on the speed.
Yeah, well played.
Well played, Denise HUENDER. 5 ends gone in this match, and that'll be a change in commentary. JT's going to sit out. We'll have a special guest. Thanks, JT.
See, Tone.
While we do that, I'll run through some other scores. This is women's pairs quarter-final action. Shell Cunnington leading Karen Brennan 7-1 after 3. Gail Edwards leading Jude Bartell 7-1. Same scoreline after 5. And Robin Woods leading 7-0 over Di Hands after 3 ends there. Commence the 6th end in this 15-end match. We are joined by Absolute Bowls royalty Shane Hafner from Bowls Victoria's charity partner Bowl for Your Lives. Afternoon to you, Shane.
Good afternoon, Tony, and thanks for that major exaggeration of an introduction there, pal.
Nice to have you here, mate. It's fantastic the work you're doing. I'll get you to talk about that in a second, but it's good to have you up here at the over 60s. We know you've come to several of our events this year and put up the stall and been there to promote the message for for Bowl for Your Lives. Well done.
Yeah, thanks, mate. And thanks too to Bowls Victoria for the partnership that you've made with Bowl for Your Lives. It's, I think, a great working partnership, and I think that was displayed yesterday and all week here at Barham. You were present at the Kerrang Bowls Club yesterday when we went over to my old policing town.
Yep.
And yeah, it was just a great day.
Yeah, it was terrific. And Cameron, who's also from Bowl for Your Lives, got up and spoke for probably 2 or 3 minutes at lunch or whatever, and just explained to anybody who wasn't familiar with Bowl for Your Lives and what they do and how it all works. Gave a brief introduction.
Yeah, it was. I think what was a good one coming here from Alison.
Yeah, well played, Alison Hall. That's a shot bowl.
Yeah, great bowl. Yeah, I think what was highlighted from that with Cameron speaking, you know, because we had people from all over the state and interstate present at Kerrang yesterday. What we found immediately after that talk was by him explaining and what we're doing is promoting the benefits of lawn bowls, what it can have to those impacted with mental health, as it did for us too with post-traumatic stress disorder. Straight after that talk, we had many people come up and sharing their own personal experiences with us, which is what it's all about, just creating that environment where people can feel that they can talk about how they're feeling, what's happened to them without being stigmatised and certainly being supported, and that's the highlight. That's what we do it for. Absolutely.
It impacts many, many people, men and women. And particularly, we were chatting yesterday, Cam and I, that the over 60s demographic is one that essentially was brought up being told to just push it all down and keep it in, and you don't voice your problems, you just bottle it up, and we now know that's certainly not the thing to do.
No, it's very true, isn't it? And that's been a common conversation I've had with people during the week when they've come up and just spoke to me about Bowl for Your Lives and why we're here, and then they open up. You know, what we're looking at in this era is now, you know, Vietnam veterans.
Yep.
You know, they certainly weren't treated too well by the country once they returned and the public, and so they had to hold it back. But certainly what we're finding is that, yes, they are those people that were, you know, drink and also just repress it because no one wanted to hear what you said.
Yep.
That's changing, and that to us is absolutely everything that should happen with mental health, where people should not feel that they need to hide it.
Yeah, spot on. That's the voice of Shane Hafner, who represents Bowl for Your Lives, Bowls Victoria's charity partner. The crossover here, Alison Hall's yellow bowl is the shot bowl. Denise Swender on the mat now.
And I'll try my best not to be biased through this commentary with my two Grovers players on the stream ring.
Yes, of course, both you and Cam bowlers, which is Bowl for Your Lives starting the charity. And just what a fabulous vehicle Bowls is to be able to get people back on the right path and manage the stresses of life in whatever way they come. As you say, both Faye Bowyer and Jenny Keep from the Ocean Grove Bowling Club, so club mates are yours. Jenny Keep, or the Prez as she's known.
JFK herself.
Yeah.
Might be just slightly over on this one, yes.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, he was trying to sit back there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Just chatting with JT earlier, showing that it might be just a little bit trickier coming back this way. We're seeing more compact heads going the other direction. But
yeah, I did notice that when Jen was bowling that way before, when I was watching from the side there, that yeah, it didn't have much turn on that side, and they've come from Kahuna, haven't they?
They have, yeah. Two games this morning out at Kahuna, and
so it'd be a slightly different pace, I would think.
Yep. It wasn't crazy quick out at Kuna this morning, just with that little bit of rain.
Yeah.
So it's certainly been quick. It was quite a challenging wind out there, but
it does cut across.
Yeah.
Was that at the golf?
No, at Kuna itself.
Kuna itself, yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful grass greens there. All the volunteers do a terrific job, as they do at all the clubs we use for the over 60s.
Not far off here, Jen.
Yeah, it's a lovely bowl. Still no change. Alison Hall, Denise Swender holding shot. Last bowl of this sixth end for Denise Swender. Alison Hall's happy with it.
Yeah, getting a good run in here. Oh, no.
No change. Still holding one. Blocks it up a bit for Jenny Keep though. It's kind of annoying. So she'll They only have one hand to use, trying to come up through the BOWYER bowls. No change there. That'll be one more the way of Hall and HUENDER. 6 ends gone.
And just to extend an invitation to anyone that's watching, if they aren't familiar with what Bowl for Your Lives is, certainly we've just spoken about what we're doing. We have a Facebook group where we've actually reached over 1,500 people, which has extended nationally. And we've actually got members that are involved from overseas. So you know, the message is reaching wide and far. But we ask anyone that wants to join, please do. Yeah, because we hold 4 tournaments that are annual at Ocean Grove, Club Sunbury, Lara and Essendon. The next one being at Essendon on grand final eve. Basically what we do on those days is set a platform where everyone understands that mental health is the topic, and we promote conversation through that and just support each person that's in attendance on the day. So if anyone wants to join, please do.
Yeah, good idea. Head to the Bowl for Your Lives Facebook page. There is a website as well, which will give you the links to it. And all the money you raise, Shane, goes to the Black Dog Institute.
Yeah, so that's how we started. So we've been going since October 2022. But we're like a week or two away from being a fully pledged not-for-profit. So nice one coming in here. Just to trail it over. Yeah, but we're just under $50,000 that we've donated to the Black Dog Institute that does mental health research and suicide prevention. But what we're doing now is we're donating 10% of what we raise at our tournaments, because we sell merchandise which spreads that conversation, and plus we want to start being able to travel around the state to, you know, particularly your rural spots as we're up here at the moment. You know,
Yep.
Having worked in a country setting, I'm aware of the mental health challenges that are faced, you know, by some of our most stoic people in the community, our farmers that spend a lot of time on their own.
Yep.
And that was certainly highlighted when, you know, the COVID pandemic hit the country. Oh,
2 touches in a row for BOWYER, but
No
unfortunately keeps slicing the jack closer to Alison Hall.
Yeah, so certainly through that pandemic, you take away bowls. That's the one connection that a lot of those people had with being able to communicate and just be with friends. So yeah, that's one of our core focuses. Is we actually want to get the people in the community that haven't had the experience of playing lawn bowls, get them in, you know, small groups, bigger groups. Another great bowl.
Lovely bowl from Alison Hall. Yeah, that's one of the best things about bowls is not only the social aspect of it, but also just that ability to, whether you're having a roll by yourself or just with a couple of mates, but to be able to switch off from any other thoughts.
Spot on.
And just focus on bowls.
Yeah, and that's what we found also, because there's a therapy that you use through treatment with psychologists and psychiatrists, which is called mindfulness. And that's exactly what you do on the mat. You're in the moment, you're concentrating on the bowl, nothing else. No one thinks about the bills they've got to pay or other stresses going on in their life whilst they're on that mat. And if we can spread that message, it's just a recreational medicine is the way we see it. And we just want to promote that wholeheartedly.
Yep, absolutely. Great work being done by Bowl for Your Lives. I attended one of the tournaments recently, the one out at Sunbury, had a great day. You and I managed to sneak a game in together, which we've been talking about doing for a while, so it was good fun.
Yeah, it was good fun. It was good. It was even better fun how we got into that second place. It was 6 down with that one end to go, and we managed to get a 7, eh?
Sometimes you just get lucky. Sometimes we get lucky.
I don't know whose 8th bowl was missing.
Next question. I was covering the tee.
Yeah, it was good work. No, it was a great day, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was a really good day, and it just goes to show there's plenty of support for mental health, and if you do need it, make sure you reach out. Denise HUENDER just a touch shy, but it's in the count.
Definitely looking to get one in here from Jen.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure on Jenny Keep here. She's going with a little bit of extra weight.
Yeah, great hit.
Jack in the belly. What a beautiful bowl from 3 or maybe 4 down to now holding at least 3.
Yeah, that was a very good hit.
She's a very good bowler, the Prez. Lovely, lovely shot. See. Nice clear instructions from Alison Hall. The jack is right on the boundary line as signified by a marker on the bank.
You'd probably be waiting for those bowls to get kicked away on the rink 7 there, I'd suggest, because that's the wider hand.
Yeah, correct. Lovely camera work by Josh.
As always.
Yep, so there's about 6 feet to draw. Still going to be a pretty tight little line to get away from those bowls on the next
Don't
rink.
mind the weight here, Tony.
It's just got to spin a little bit more, I reckon.
Yeah.
I'd say that's out of bounds, but yep, it's going to be removed. Jenny Keep ensuring that happens before she bowls her second last bowl of this 7th end.
Yeah, wouldn't have been in a good spot if it was just in, would it?
No.
Yeah, it's going to bend.
Yeah, it's just got to bend a little bit, doesn't it? Weight's good.
Tell you what.
It's just a little turn at the end. Right. So we're just going to...
Yeah, just flopped to that side as it comes stationary, didn't it?
Yeah, just a touch, and that was enough. Ball removed from play. Weight was supreme. Now Denise Huender with her last bowl. In number 7. She's a touch tight. Well, she almost snuck through. She will have cut one out. And Jenny Keep at a third shot in. Essentially got 6 feet to draw. She can even pinch her line a little bit and land on the 2 bowls. She's already got a shot.
Yeah.
It's quick.
It's looking quick.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, Jen Keep.
What a bowl. Did the damage with her first, added a bit of gravy with her last 3 shots, the way of Faye Bowyer and Jenny Keep. So you mentioned 1,500 supporters on your Facebook page. What are the next plans for Bowl for Your Lives in their work to try and educate and inform people about mental health?
Yeah, so as I was talking about before, there's an opportunity here to reach people that are feeling isolated, that don't have anything they can do because they don't see that they can.
Yep.
Yeah, so only a week ago had the fortunate meeting with Stephen Macklin, who's taken on a bowls coordinator role, and this is just an example. So he's out at Hoppers.
Yep.
So we
Jack just sailing into the pit from Faye Bowyer, so Alison Hall will change the length of this end, no doubt.
Yeah, and I would have fancied that being shortened up for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, so with Hoppers Hawks, what we've done is we've got a community partnership where we're hoping to utilise professionals that have people that they're treating that are, with mental health.
Yep.
And invite them in. And as I was saying, low setting, bigger settings, it depends on what people are comfortable with. And just take them along. They don't want to bowl, they can watch. They want to have a coffee, they want to have a chat, they don't want to chat. It's just getting them out in the air. Yep. Bring them into a club, just show them that there is something and hopefully introduce them to this sport, because I can certainly say from, when I was, deeply affected with post-traumatic stress disorder back in 2021, 22, the best move I made was finding the Lara Bowls Club, which is just around the corner. I didn't even know it was there. It was just a fortunate chance where I had to take the girls to school and went, well, I remember that game when I was living in Kerrang. And I thought, I'm going to try that. And, yeah, to say it had a positive impact would be an absolute understatement. Mm-hmm. And I still use it to this day if I have my nightmares during the night or lack of sleep, or just find that something's triggered me and I need an escape from that, I'm bowling.
Yeah, it's one of the many things bowls offers, and terrific for the social fabric of the community. Lovely bowl.
Yes.
From Alison Hall too.
Very good, Alison. Yeah, so that's the sort of things that we're looking at, is reaching the communities as well. We've certainly had a lot of expressions of interest from various clubs across Victoria that would like us to attend, so it's also about motivational talks that we do about our experiences, and not all the doom and gloom, but try and put a positive aspect. You know, because we all know that depression isn't good. We all know that any mental health that impacts a person is never good. But it's about giving hope, and sometimes it doesn't seem like there is. And I always remember this line where it says, you know, in moments of darkness, you must focus to see the light. And it's something I've always remembered, because when I know I'm having a bad moment, I know that it's not going to stay there.
Yep.
But how can you bring yourself back?
Speaking of not going to stay there, that one's not for Alison Hall. Just a touch too heavy. She's already got shot. That one off into the drink. If you've just joined us, this is BVTV, brought to you with the generous support of the Dandenong Club and Moama Bowling Club. You're hearing the voice of Shane Hafner, Bowls Victoria's charity partner from Bowl for Your Lives. Just joined us for a couple of ends just to give an update on who Bowl for Your Lives are and some of the good work that they do. They've been doing for quite a while. You had a stall down at our Vic Open, and you've come up to the over-60s and have a stall in the clubhouse here at Club Barham. So if you are nearby in the area and you want to come and have a chat to Shane, please do so.
Yeah, that's been good. That opportunity is always fantastic, just to speak with people. And if anyone is interested in, you know, potentially wearing our merchandise, which we're seeing a lot more of, you know, they're always a good conversation starter with someone who doesn't know what Bowl for Your Lives is. All of a sudden you've found that you're just speaking about mental health awareness, which just creates conversation. We have a website that you can go to. We're putting in orders pretty soon for various items, but yeah, that's another way that you can assist too.
Yeah, well done. Some score updates from around the ground. This is all women's pairs quarter-final action. Cunnington over Brennan 9-3 after 5. Edwards over Bartell 8-4 after 8. Woods leading hands 7-6 after 6. Jenny keeps. Bowl comes in, looks pretty good to me. It's just going to settle in behind nicely.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that home.
Yeah, still down. Only down one. Men's quarter-final action. Morris leading Venendale 8-2 after 7. Werner with his nose in front over Coles 10-8 after 7. Cara leading Dalton 7-1 after 7, and Wells leading Smith 6-3 also after 7. Not a bad match here. It's currently 8-4 by way of Jenny Keep and Faye Bowyer. Courtesy of a big pick-up on the last end for Jenny Keep. She trailed the jack into the pit and then added a shot with her last bowl. Leading pick up on the last end for Jenny Keep. She trailed the jack into the pit. Then leading up. They're down one on the head here with a bowl of Alison Hall doing the shot bowl. Yeah, Shane, look, it's really been terrific, and we're very proud of our partnership with Bowl for Your Lives. We love having you at each and every one of our events. We encourage anybody to come and have a chat to you or Cam. Yeah,
thanks, Tony. And yeah, like I said earlier, I think it's a great partnership, and the message is only going to get out there further. And we thank Bowls Victoria for supporting our initiative.
It's our absolute pleasure, mate. This eighth end drawing to a close. Both skippers with their last bowls to come. Jenny Keep's bowl is on the way. She's 2 down. I'm not sure she's got the trip.
No, not there this time.
So can Denise HUENDER add another one in?
I don't think Alison wanted her to for a sec. Got the mat up.
Gets it away very nice on the back end. Track looks pretty good. Doesn't want too much speed. It's just going to slide on
it.
Past. 2 it is. 8 ends gone in this 15-end match. Hall and HUENDER pick up another 2. Shane Hafner, thank you very much for your time in commentary. We're going to have a change up now. Troy Stafford and a brand new commentator on BVTV. Cheryl Atkinson.
Afternoon, Cheryl.
Oh, good afternoon, Troy. This is a nice experience for me. First
You're-
time on here.
You're usually on the other side of the camera.
Oh, I know. I think I'd rather be on the other side than this side.
Well, you would, because I mean, you'd still be in the event, wouldn't
Oh,
it?
I know. And
Defending champions.
we were and went out in
Yeah.
sectional. That's not ideal, is it?
Who won your section?
Karen and Edna.
Oh, so they're still going.
They're still going. We actually played them in the quarterfinals last year, so... But they've got revenge on us this year.
Yeah, but you'd always take the, if they'd got you last year, you don't win it. If you get them this year, there's no guarantee you would have won it. So
No,
you'd always
that's
take the
right.
last year, wouldn't you?
You would. So, but it's a great event. We've really loved coming up to it, and it just seems to be getting bigger and bigger too. Oh, that was a lovely bowl.
Yeah, great shot from Faye. This is a tight battle, 8-6.
It is. It still could go any way. The other one over there, 6-7 on 6. That's an anyway battle too at the moment.
That one's, Dihans and Woods. I'm not
Yep.
sure of the Woods' first name. Are you familiar?
I do know, and now it slipped straight out of my
Lady in
head.
the
Yeah, yeah, I do know her name.
From Frankston, I believe.
Yes, Frankston or Karingal.
Oh, Karingal, maybe.
Karingal, I think.
Karingal, yeah.
Oh, here comes another good bowl coming in, as long as she's not too heavy.
Oh, she's undone her good work. She might
She's
still
open-
have it, but
she's opened it right
yeah,
up.
you'd much rather one right and behind the jack, wouldn't
Yeah, you would. Especially when you've got Alison leading now, who has been skipping but injured herself, so she's
you?
stepped down
is
to
that- is
lead.
that what happened?
Yeah, I think she pulled a muscle in her leg or her hip. So,
When did that happen?
yesterday or the day before. I think it might have been the day before. She said she was up at Swan Hill
So
on
during
a
singles.
yes, on a quick green, and she said she's got a fairly big step on her delivery.
She does have a big step.
And I think she, just must have, she said it was on the quick green, just sort of trying to slow herself down, and she's pulled something, so she's had to step back to lead to...
You'd probably look at that combination and say they could play it either way anyway, wouldn't
That's
you?
right, yeah, Denise has skipped enough before anyway.
Both very experienced players.
Yeah. Well, they were runners-up to us last year, so there you go.
With Alison skipping?
Yes. Yep. So, no, they certainly can both play both positions. But, yeah, Alison's limping her way through.
Yeah. Oh, well, if you're there, you just give yourself as best a chance as you can. And
You do. I
she's
know she
still-
said, oh, no, I'm on the live stream, I'm going to look terrible. But someone else looking at her wouldn't know that she's
No,
injured.
she's just got-
I was thinking she must be going to be nearly a fixed stance. And
Yeah,
but she's fine.
unless she meant the way she played, and,
No,
she
no,
would have
she's-
very high
yeah.
standards, that's for sure.
No, she just thought she was going to look funny
Oh.
compared to how she normally delivers. But she hasn't had to alter it too much.
Yeah. And she's still going in the mixed with Ray Jansen.
Yes, they are. So, yeah, she's been using Denise's massage gun. I think that's going to get a fair workout.
Oh, yeah, I've got one of those.
Yes, I thought they're
damn
good, aren't
good,
they?
yeah.
They are.
They're only about $80 from Kmart or something.
Yeah, well, Sammy got me one from Temu, and I think they're even cheaper than that. I reckon they're about $20 from Temu.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to get there.
I
You might end up
know.
with a microscopic one.
No, it's a proper one, and
Yeah,
it goes
right.
really well, so
Wow.
that's good. What can Jenny do here?
Needs to clear that.
Oh, it just seems to be just hanging a little bit on that side,
Yeah,
doesn't
so
it?
we've
At
noticed,
that length.
particularly going this way,
Yes.
that's tightish. But this forehand on the ditch side has got
It's
a
got a real
really
swoop.
late hook.
It has. I think I even remember that from last year, that it was a little bit like that, this
Yeah,
rink.
this probably would have been your stream rink last year.
No, it was the
No?
other end, that awful rink one.
Oh, that was probably because of the works happening.
Yes, it was.
To get the second
Green,
dome finished.
yes,
Yeah.
because they were working on that last year while we were here. Can she just correct that tiny bit, and
Yeah,
she shouldn't be far
There's a
away.
few down. Needs it to hold now.
If it holds, she'll be...
I think she
Yep.
might be drawing shots, falling in.
Yep, that shot.
Surely they've got maybe 3 seconds. It's hard to.
Yeah, it is hard to
You
tell.
hear the communication, but Alison's so softly spoken, it's hard
She
to hear
is.
her, especially with the headphones on.
Yes,
This is close.
it is. Is it going to hold? Not quite.
Is it going to run? Oh, what a track.
Yeah. Oh,
Thought she might
Jenny's
have
got another
attacked
one
that.
left. Yeah, well, she had the back bowl, and she's
And a few
and
seconds.
she's got the tee.
Yeah. That's a missed opportunity there.
Jenny's got to be a little bit careful here, not to knock Denise's blue
She's
ones
out.
in. No, she's stuck
She's
out
out
there, and
wide.
it doesn't come back.
No, that's what the first one did.
Yeah,
Got the shot. That's the most important part.
yeah. It's still in it. It's no. What are we now? 9-6.
9-6 up after 9.
At 15 ends comes up quick.
3 bowl pairs doesn't take long.
No. But you're cruising along thinking, yeah, you're only up to, end 8 or 9. You think, oh, we've still got 8. And all of a sudden, you haven't.
No, when you compare it, say, to a game of pennant where you're 21 ends and 4s,
Yes.
this is half the time.
It is. Yeah, 3 bowls is very quick. Well, they're nearly keeping that jack out of the sun for us down there.
Yes, well, it's very thoughtful and considerate of them to do that for all the viewers. Locals were saying that it can be hard to see the jack on the live stream with the sun there.
Yeah. Well, even when you're playing, it can be hard to see when you go from shadow to sun or
Yeah.
vice versa.
Yeah.
It's very nice sitting in that sun, though. It gets a bit cool under the dome.
Yeah, it's a little chilly. We've been blessed with such good weather.
Apart from yesterday.
Yes. Yeah, were you at
Oh,
Dandenong yesterday?
I was at Dandenong RSL yesterday, and it was, I think when we went home, we were wet. Our shoes were full of water. We were soaked through, and it was an hour back home
Yeah, it's...
for a hot shower.
Yeah,
we were
but-
glad to get back.
Oh, yeah. Would have been a fight for the shower.
Oh, it was. Vicky and I were elbowing each other. Who's in first? A nice bowl by Alison.
Warren, there is one more game after this. There'll be a semi-final, yet to be decided whether it'll be men's or women's. We'll see matchups and things like that and work it out.
Oh, she just forgot her weight
Yeah.
there.
This is where you want, if you're playing against her, you want to, punish her for that
Definitely.
bowl
Yep.
and sort of rub it in a bit,
Rub
don't
it
you?
in. Yeah. Oh, is
Don't
she
think
going to
she
get
has.
round?
She will, but I don't think she's
Ooh,
quite got
just.
enough weight to... it's not bad.
Not bad. Yeah,
Okay.
can Faye correct with her third bowl?
This is-
A third bowl is so good in that
This is the
extra
key
bowl.
to the 3 bowl pairs, isn't it?
It is.
Making use of that
That
third
third
bowl, and I
bowl.
don't think she has.
No, it's not. So if anything, it might be shorter.
Yeah, that's a tired end, that one. It's been a long week,
It has.
especially if you get through sections and into knockouts.
Yeah.
This is the 6th day in a row
It
for
is.
some people.
And if you cop a day when you don't get a bye and you get 4
Yep.
games,
Yeah.
oh, I was glad to get a day off the other day after 4 games. On the synthetic too, it's just that little bit of extra standing on a hard surface.
Yeah, yeah.
But still, such a great format. And I think at the start there was a few people that said, oh, the oldies, they won't travel and it won't be any good. But it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, isn't it?
People
It's
come up here for a
fantastic.
holiday. It's
Yeah.
got that real...
The weather's beautiful,
Yeah.
and the whole carnival atmosphere. You're getting to socialise.
Yeah, it's got a
and-
carnival feel. Like we had a welcome event, and I reckon there's 200
Oh,
people
there
there.
was. It was nearly standing room. You
Yeah,
could hardly get a seat. It was
and there was nothing
fantastic.
formal. It was just gather, mingle,
Yeah,
have a
have
bite
a nibble
to
and
eat.
a drink,
Yep.
and
Yep.
no, it has. It's been really, really good.
No, the staff here at Club Barham look after us very well.
Yeah,
Right from the top with Jason and Josh down to all their staff.
yeah.
They're fantastic to work with.
And I think everything's improving every year too. Last year, first year, there was a few little teething things with how many people were going to be here and need to be fed and that sort of thing. But every year it's getting better and better, and you learn and improve.
Yeah, and we're going to look with with the event expanding. Do we need to add another day to the event? We had to do that with the novice.
Yeah.
So we may have to do it with this.
It would probably be good, just so that you're not having to play
Too many
too
game days.
ends, and on a day like yesterday when you had torrential rain, you've got a little bit of
Wriggle
breathing room.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, so we'll certainly look into that.
Yes, well, I went down this morning. I've already booked my accommodation for next year, so that's good.
Ah, fantastic. Just across the road here.
Yes.
It's so convenient, isn't it?
Oh, it is. Well, this year I know I had 3 events in 3 different directions, so be central is certainly the way to go, and it's so easy to just come in and have your meals here. And and that's where you're gathering and meeting with everybody and catching up with people. And what's Jenny going to do here?
I think she's got the weight.
Oh, might if it gets through that hole.
Not quite. Not quite. So still one to Alison.
They've got a chance to close that gap a little bit here.
Yeah, she's got her own on the way in.
Yeah, if they give that a push as well.
I reckon it only needs a roll.
Yeah. If she could give it a couple of rolls so that she runs on with it as well.
Yeah, she doesn't want to turn Jenny's
Not
bowl in, but she
Jenny's.
might get a flick off the outside one.
Oh,
That's
that
a little
was
fortuitous.
that's a well worked out little one.
That's one way to describe it.
Certainly not one you'd be jumping up and down and clapping.
No. We've seen lots of good sportsmanship here, good camaraderie.
Yes.
And that's, example. You don't cheer that one
Cheer
when you're a little
something that's-
fortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, that could have gone totally the other way.
Well,
and that was 3. Wow, we really have got a game on our hands now.
We
9 all on
sure
10.
do.
Okay.
Just to update across the rinks, Morris leads Venendale 11-2 after 9. Werner leads Coles, that's tightened up a little bit, 10-8 after 7. Dalton 9-8 up after 11 on Cara. And Wells 6-5 after 9 on Smith. So 3 of those 4 are within 2 shots in the men's. And the women's are all tight bar 1 as well. Hands 10-7 up over Woods after 7. Edwards 8-6. So Bartel's come back there after 10. Cunnington 9-3 after 5 on Brennan. But I think that's going to be updated with 2 more ends.
Yeah,
They've just finished the 7th. They're a little way behind.
They're a bit behind, aren't they? They do need to get a little bit of a move on.
I think they'll update two ends here because.
And that's another.
Oh no, maybe that's 8 ends played because they're down that other end now. So
yeah,
we might check that on the lives. Here we
Lives.
go, 10-3. See if they change the 3.
Cunnington just picked up another 2 then. Surely they're going to update some ends there. There has to be more than 6 ends, surely.
Yeah, I think it's 8 ends.
Surely. Although Hans is only on their... Oh, no, they're on their 9th. They haven't put their 8th on, have they? Because they're back up that way.
Let's go to the live scores, Cheryl.
And check this out, because I think some of them aren't... Oh.
They're saying 10-4 after 7, but how have they played 7 when they're down that end?
When they're down that end, yeah.
That is a famous question.
They're an end behind
so
there
live
somewhere.
Scoring. There we go. Just as I look at it, they've done it.
Updated
12.
it.
Cunnington 12, Brennan 4 after 8.
After 8, yeah.
So that's on this screen.
And the other one is rink 5 because they're on an uneven end now. So they have to be on their 9th end and they've only got 7 ends up.
Yeah, right. Well, I can bring that one up.
In the meantime, this is a nice bowl coming in of Alison's. Look at that.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, that's 10-8
Yeah,
to die hands over Judy Woods.
after 8
After 8,
ends.
yeah.
Yeah.
So every 6 out of the 8 games
Are all
within
within
2
2
shots.
shots.
How good's that?
That's amazing. Well, I guess we're getting to the pointy end, aren't we? So you would
It's-
hope to have games like
you
that.
You would.
Oh, that's just a little bit looser by Faye there.
Yeah, she's just lost her way the last
Yeah,
couple of ends.
she was on a lovely rhythm to start with.
Yeah, she was short on the previous end and long on this
on
end.
This one. And the mat's right up. Maybe
Yeah,
they've
that's
worked out
thrown
the
her.
tactic. Yeah.
Yep.
And that can be what you can. All you need to do is just change that length or change your
Yeah.
mat position, and
Yep.
it can make a huge difference.
Yeah, tactics are really big in this game.
Oh, bowls is more
Everyone
than
can-
50%.
Yeah,
9 games.
that's it. Everyone can put a good bowl down, but
It's what the
It's-
other bits you
yeah, it's
do.
the other. It's tactics. It's also shot calling and shot selection
Yeah.
makes
reading-
such a difference.
Yes, being able to read your head
Yeah,
and know what your other your partner's capable of doing.
absolutely, and that's the benefit when you yourself playing with your daughter. You know your games so well.
Do we ever
that-
love playing together? Because
Yeah.
we're just
You know what the other one's going to do. You know what they're thinking. You know what their strengths are, what the weaknesses are.
Exactly.
Pretty handy here
this
from
is-
Jenny.
It is. Oh, it's finished in a lovely home.
It has. Yeah, that's the one that Denise will need to beat.
It is.
I
Because I
think-
reckon they'd probably have 2 on the tee if it happened to go back. And Jenny's not afraid to play a little bit of weight if
Yep.
she needs to.
Interesting, Alison called her on the forehand and Denise
Yeah.
electing backhand. I
And
prefer forehand.
and especially given that hands can be a little bit fickle. But what do we know?
No. Oh, it's actually given another option. If
Which
okay, I thought Jenny might have changed to the
Yeah.
forehand.
well, Faye's called her the other hand, so
It's sort of low percentage there.
yeah.
All you've got is a jack, but if she can she is 4 down, so second shot would be very, very
Oh,
useful.
she's not. She's
Missed
not
the
far
front
away.
and she's got this.
Oh,
touched
she's
the
got
front
second
and
shot.
she might have the shot.
It could. Oh,
She
it
did.
is.
That's a big bowl.
Wow. Oh, yeah. I
That
should
is a
look at the
big
screen
bowl.
instead of the live view because you could got a lot better, closer up view.
We'll give you one.
You'll give me one error there.
Yeah, one error, but you're getting used to it all. It's the benefit of having
Both.
having the screen.
Oh, she's not far away here either.
She's
Look
got
at
the
this.
jack, but where's
But-
it going?
Yeah, back to those catches. 2 down.
2 down now. It's unlucky.
Yeah, those position bowls. What's Jen gonna do here? Oh, she's still playing that forehand. Backhand, sorry.
If it can
Ooh,
stop.
it's not gonna stop,
not
is it?
Quite, no. 2.
Another 2.
Puts them back in the lead. And interesting, there's only been, so ends 1 and 2, where BOWYER and Keep scored 2 ends in a row, and 5 and 6, where Hall and HUENDER scored 2 ends in a row. Otherwise it's been
end
going
for
end for end.
Well, a challenge for you. Has it been the same ends? Or have they been
So,
Like
HUENDER's won.
clubhouse end? Or
No, that's split them a
they've
bit.
split them. Oh, well, there goes
so,
that theory.
Yep.
Thought someone might be blind going into the sun or something.
So Jenny keeps one going the way they went. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 ends. That's 4 of 6.
6,
And
yeah.
then the others 3 and 2. So it's not a huge difference.
No, we can't pull any stats out of that.
Not really.
Oh,
No.
I think she's lost her weight this way again.
Yeah.
Maybe she's struggling looking into the sun.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd see the sun there. It's
know.
just not been able to see the
Yeah.
jack potentially. But so Vicky Hudson just asking about dates. Not completely confirmed, but looking at the 18th to the 24th of May, with the possibility of adding another day at either end of the carnival. So should give a reasonable guide for people, because main thing being wanting to book accommodation because it's so popular.
That is the problem. Well, she's put a little bit more on this one. If she misses her own, she's pretty close. Yeah, much better bowl.
That's a lot better weights, very good.
What's Alison got in reply? Oh, they're starting to swoop a bit there. I don't think she's quite got the grass.
Same as her first.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, she's put a bit on it again, so I think it'll make it there. Yeah, good position there. Might be close to being in.
Open draw here for Alison. Third time lucky.
Yeah, and she's not got a nice wing bowl as a guide there now. If that jack is a little bit hard to see.
Looks a better track.
It does. I think she's put a bit more weight on it though, unless she picks it up.
We were talking about that in the morning game. It's a current occurrence. People take more grass.
But add extra
more
weight.
Yeah, there's
It's
another
easy to
example
do.
of
You
it.
concentrate on making sure you take the grass and you just give that extra little push.
Oh, I've lost count at the amount of times where I've known that line's been the problem, and I think about the line, I let the bowl go down, and as soon as I let it go, I'm like, you are an idiot, because you had no thought about weight whatsoever.
Just concentrating on the line.
Yeah, you know your line, and you know, yeah, it's going to be 6 foot shot.
Yep. Yeah, well, I've been playing with new bowls for the last 2 weeks, and I just found the same thing. You're just concentrating so much on that, just being slightly different to my others. That, you can get one or the other slightly wrong. Oh, there's a
Jenny
lovely
Key
bowl by
playing
Jenny.
well. She's playing well.
Yep. Oh, there was a great bowl by Jan Hurst over there.
Well, they were. I'm going to get this on the live score because they were well.
They were.
Well
and then
up.
The others got their feel in. And I think she was down possibly 2 then, and she's trailed it back for 2.
Gail Edwards was 7-0 up, and now she's 8-10 down.
Yeah. Just shows how it can change within those.
Momentum.
Yeah, momentum swing.
Get the mat and play your own length.
Yeah. Oh, changing length can be make or break. That's where a lead's so important, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got to be able to roll that jack to the length that you want to be able to play.
100%.
Oh, here comes another good bowl by Jenny. If it just runs a little bit more. Yeah,
Yep.
she's in. That's at least 3 there, maybe 4.
It's a big bowl here for Denise. We saw where Jenny was 3 down and managed to get the shot recently, and now it's the other way around.
Oh, she's got to have a clear run here. She's
Just
going to run into
little
Jenny's.
piece if she got the wrong piece of it.
She's got one more bowl.
I think it's still 3.
Yeah, I think so. It'd be nice if Jenny could just block that little gap. I would think that'd be what she'd be looking at.
So a paddler, Lorraine Smith, indicating it is 3. This is drawing for 4, and they already have a 2-shot lead.
Good.
It's going to be a nuisance, is it?
Oh,
no,
if
it's
it moves
still running.
that jack.
Oh, well, that could have made 5.
That could have made 5. And
Okay.
Denise has got one. There's one back
She
bowl
does,
of Alison's there.
Alison's called her up to have a look, and I think that's smart because it's...
We're up to, this is the 12th end.
This
You
is-
don't want to be dropping a 5 now.
No, particularly when you're 2 down on the card.
Yes.
This is the most important bowl of this match
It
so far.
is.
Jenny Keep just covered her eyes. She doesn't want to watch.
No.
She's walking away, turning away. She's got things crossed that we
She
can't
has.
speak about.
But at worst, if it goes back, at worst they're only 1 down.
Does she play weight, or does she try and draw?
I'd be trying to cut back
Yeah,
if it was me at
that's
this
what I'd be
point.
doing,
This
even if
point in the game, even if you cut it back to only 2,
Yeah, agreed.
you're still in the game.
Yeah, 100%.
Whereas you miss here and you're pretty much
Okay,
goodbye.
she's playing the aggressive shot. What's going to happen here?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, she got fortunate.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh.
She wasn't far off, but it was
No.
a very good result.
And she had good weight, but yeah. Oof. Wow.
That's a big turnaround in the match.
It is. Well, it's 10-11 now. We're back to 1 shot in it with 3 ends to go.
And they're electing to bring this mat back up.
Yeah. Is the jack going to stay on? Yep.
I'm going to say yes.
Yep, it is.
Just making the tee.
Yep. How are our other games looking this? Oh, one of the men's has blown out a little bit there. What rink's that? Rink 2, 16-10. There's a few shots there now for Coles and is it Werner?
Yeah.
And rink 1. Still not much in the ladies' games, apart from that one game where they dropped to 6, and it's hard to pick that back up when you do that near the start,
It
isn't
is, yeah. We just see that forehand. There's a lot of bowls cutting the head on
There
that forehand
is.
back this way.
There is. It sort of, even though we aren't right out on the ditch, but it still swoops a lot on this side, doesn't it?
Yeah, quite late too.
Yeah. Yeah, not so much if the jack's back a bit. It doesn't seem to do it as much.
Here it comes.
But
Look at that turn.
Is she gonna move it over? Oh,
They've
not
got
much.
a piece.
Yeah.
That's a good bowl. A little bit loose. That
Yeah,
one.
a little bit loose. Can Alison double up here? Apply the pressure back the other way.
Yeah, Jenny Keep's definitely been the
Oh,
best
the
player
difference. Yeah.
on this
yeah.
rink.
Well and truly.
Yeah, that's
nice
two
bowl.
goodies. It's a nice one to beat though. It's
It
just,
is.
just in
Just
past the
behind.
jack.
You've got a couple there to sit on. You can use it.
Oh, she's tight.
Oh, she's taken the weight, a little bit of weight off, but she's
Yeah,
tight.
she's tight. She doesn't want to thump this bowl up. Oh,
It's
she's going to
gone.
lose it too. Yeah, that's putting the
That's-
pressure on her, Skip.
Yeah.
She's a little frustrated with herself there.
And that doesn't help.
No.
You
Jenny's
tend-
given her a low 5, so
yeah, a
you
bit
know.
of confidence. Keep
yeah.
going. We're well
We're
and truly here.
Yeah, absolutely. We're 1 up, 3 to play, and if we win, we're into a semi-final. So
Exactly.
it's all good.
It is. Denise, do you think she's trying to cover the pink or get another good shot
I
in
think
there?
she's trying to draw another.
Yeah.
Which she's done, but the way
It's a
Jenny's
bit
playing,
short.
she'll
Yeah, she's got plenty of room
she'll
there.
beat that. And she's just got to try and beat those 2 yellows. I think she's tight.
Yeah, she is a little bit. She's going to run into that front one of Alison's. Ooh.
That might force the change.
Alison says your choice.
Okay. Alison suggesting she stay. Add 2 feet.
She's done it pretty well.
Right, land Alison's.
Yeah.
That's
It's a bit more of a shoulder there now.
Yeah, that's 4. Needs to make sure she takes her grass.
If she's taken more grass. But not a lot more.
No, it's still going to cut. That hand punishes you if you're not wide.
She's got one more bowl to see if she can correct.
The last bowl of the last end was the most important bowl for Denise.
Yeah, it was.
This one, last bowl for Jenny, is her the most important bowl of this match now.
What's Denise going to do here?
She's looking. She's been asked to cover. Is she going to count as well?
Okay.
Needs more grass. It's not wide again.
No, it's not.
She's played the same line as her last. She's got better weight.
Oh.
So she's cut some out. But might have cut it to 2.
Yeah, well, that yellow and the blue have to be in. Surely
Yeah,
those two.
I reckon that's third
That
shot.
could be third shot.
2.
2.
Yeah,
Well, it's a big save.
It's cut 2 or 3 out.
Because 4 or 5 there would have been nearly game over.
Puts
Both
Alison
ways
and,
it's gone.
Yeah,
Oof.
Alison and Denise now 1 up, 2
Yeah,
to play.
2 to play, and let's see how we go with length, where they're going to try about the same length again by the look of it.
Yeah, just quickly across the rinks. Morris 13-8 up after 12 on Veenendaal. Coles 19-12 up on Werner after 11. Dalton and Cara 12-11 after 13. And Wells 10-6 up after... Oh, no, they've just added another one.
Yeah.
12,
Oh,
another one.
And
Just
another
picked
one.
up a 3, so it looks like it's 12-6 after 12. In the women's, Hands 12-8 after 10. Bartel 11-8 after 8 over Edwards. Cunnington is
13-4
up over Brennan.
over after 9.
After 9, yep.
Oh, what's Alison done here? Just a little bit short. Probably still only about a mat and a bit.
Yeah, mat and a half.
Now, can Faye get this bit better weight going this way this time? Looks it.
Needs to stop.
Yeah.
Or try, or take
Or
the jack
tail.
with you.
Yep. Well, at least she's behind
Yeah.
this time.
It's in the game.
And she's got the tee, I think, so.
Yep. Better weight here from Alison. She's played
And a
this
better
well.
line.
Yeah, played it very
Yeah,
well.
lovely bowl. Now, what's she going to do? Is she going to stay there or change? Oh, stay there's the call. Just really want a close second if you're a skip at this point,
Yeah,
don't you? You don't have
100%.
to get shot.
No.
And quite often you find when you're asked your lead to try and get second shot, they get your shot.
Yeah, it's true.
It just happens. And look at this.
Good
second
seconds.
shot, good shot.
Rod Nicholson used to play third for me for a while and he'd never listen. Every time I was a number down, I'd ask for second and he'd always draw a shot.
Never does what he's told.
No, no.
Oh, Oh, I think Alison's dropped her weight here. She might have
in the
forced the
way.
change of hand. Yeah, always say if you're going to be short, be in the way,
Yeah.
especially if you're holding.
Preferably in your opposition's way and not your
yeah,
own.
not your own. Your skip's never happy if you're in the skip's way.
No.
And if you're the skip, you're never happy when you're in your own way.
She's
Well, she's
arriving
elected
here.
to stay, and if she gets her... Oh,
If she'd got the edge of that yellow, it would have been good.
Oh, well, it's coming back to the skips and see what Jen can do, if she can pinch it back off them.
I think Denise has got to change over to the backhand.
And try and get in just behind.
Yeah, just in behind. If she
Yeah.
can
She can
count,
count and cover.
fantastic.
Yeah, but even
if she
if
can't, at least make
Yeah.
sure she's covering.
Yeah, I think she's thinking that. Well, she's covering.
Yeah, she's right round the back. Gail Edwards finding herself 2 down now going to the last
Yeah,
end
last
against
end.
Bartel.
Well, she's holding one now because she just sat some bowls out. Oh, Jen's.
Well, watch this. Watch what's going to happen here. Still second shot.
Oh, well, they've got another catcher back there, and it might be a little bit better, a bit more to use there now.
Yeah, I think it's a better setup now.
Yeah. Better wait for Denise for where she needed to come.
Needs it to stop still,
Denise.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's handy. She just wants, you know, it's almost a draw, like a
Yeah.
confident draw. Just get an
Just
inside
enough,
piece of her
yeah.
own.
And it just rattled through that hole. That's all she's got to do. It's easy from here, isn't
Oh,
it,
yeah.
for us?
I haven't played a bad bowl
No.
for months, actually.
Oh, she's under,
No,
but...
she's got the hole.
No, I thought she might have got one of those little lucky bits then.
Friendly.
Friendly.
Denise, come and have a look. I think stay on the back end, but try and count now.
Yes. Yeah,
Try
she
and
had
count.
the perfect line. She only
Yeah.
got to just take off a metre,
Meter? Yeah, absolutely.
and you'd be really applying the pressure then. Maybe she's thinking she wants to try and sit Jenny's bowl out. That'd put pressure
Yeah,
on too.
wouldn't it? Yeah, that'd make 4.
Yeah. With one end to go, that'd be...
I think she's electing to draw.
Yeah, I'd say that
Yeah.
too.
But yeah, the land was definitely a legitimate shot.
She has played tighter, so
Yes.
she's maybe trying to block that hole.
Whether she was trying to or not, she sort of has.
Sort of has.
There is still a path just under the yellow
There
to
is.
use her own bowl. It's that or dead draw. She can't afford to play too quick. She only got
No,
one
she
bowl
don't
in
want to
the head.
takes her bowl out. She's in big
Be
trouble.
just about game over if she did
Yeah.
that. As it lies, they'd go into the last end 2 down with last bowl, which is
Yes.
not
Not a bad way to be.
horrendous.
Well, and you've got to remember too, you've only got to get the 2. You don't need to get 3 to win it. You
Correct.
just force an extra end,
Yeah.
and then it's anybody's game.
Yeah, so she's electing to draw the shot now. It's the safest of all options.
Yeah. And if she happens to be a little bit tight, she could squeeze through. I think she's too quick for that.
Too quick, yeah.
She might have been in 2 minds, and then you don't play either.
These short ends have just been a little challenging. It's now 4 out of the last 5 ends and
It's gone.
7 shots to 2 in that time. Which now
Means we're going into the last end.
2 the difference.
Oh, Gales and Jan have got a few shots over there.
They look like they're holding potentially 4.
Yeah, 3 or 4, which would be a big turnaround going into the last. Oh,
That
this
is
is the
the
last
last
end.
end, yeah.
Wow.
There's only one bowl left
Bowl
to play.
left, so they're holding game.
They sure are. They got no more answers, but
No. And they have got back bowls. In fact, they've got the 2 backest wing bowls in there on their rink. Pretty good position to be in. Okay, it's not a bad start from Alison. Just in behind and Matt behind. Okay, some important bowls from Faye here.
just going. It's thrown them out this shorter end.
Yeah, it has.
So Judy Bartel just about to put down her last bowl. Playing weight.
Playing weight.
4 down on the head, 2 down, 2 up on the board. Wants it to turn.
She's missed. She's missed.
She has. So
That's
Jan
it.
Hurst, Gail Edwards through to
The
the
semi.
semi-final.
After being 3 down going into the last end.
As are Frank Dalton and Bowls Vic Vice President Gus McIsaac are through to a semi-final.
Jeez, Gus was a bit quiet in that game. I didn't hear him at all. Usually you hear Gus.
Oh, it's true. Must have been concentrating really hard.
Really hard. Oh, that's a big save. I've got shot out of
They
that.
have.
Still plenty of room though.
Seen a lot of bowls past the jack on this short length. Thought they might have questioned the length actually.
Yeah.
Even if not just to
Just to
change the
change the
momentum.
momentum.
And yep.
Oh, this is a good one here by Alison. Oh, it's... No, didn't quite get there.
Okay, so she's changing hands. Needs to drop that weight. Nice, gentle draw.
Looked a little bit quick out of the stick.
It is.
But if it covers that one of Alison's...
Gives them
Oh, nearly. Well, they got
2
back
out
bowls.
there, yeah.
Oh, well, it's up to Jen now. She's going to have to draw at least another one. Gee, some of those other games are taking a while, aren't they? There's a few only on 11 ends.
Yeah. Okay, Denise with first go. I'll be there, Benny. Turn up and collect all my awards. Yarra Glen presentation night. Someone said to me, "Why aren't you there? Pick up all your awards." I said, "Yep."
Oh, Denise.
Well done, Denise. I won every
Wow.
event I entered this year.
Oh, what do you enter? 1 or none?
None.
None. Yeah. Well, you've won a lot then, haven't you?
I've done really well.
You haven't lost.
No, I've done so well. No,
Jen's
just
still
play
electing.
pen.
Oh, it's
Big
playing
weight.
some weight.
She's got this, Cheryl.
Yes.
She's got it.
Oh, yeah. Well,
That's
they
her
got
bowl.
shot. They
That's
got
one.
shot. Yeah. If she had got it through, it would have been good. They had all the back.
Mm,
But 1, they'll take that after being down.
absolutely. 2 bowls left each.
What's Denise done here?
It's not a bad effort.
No, it's coming now.
Even if she doesn't get shot, which she hasn't,
She's made it hard
she's
to
made
get
it.
to.
Yeah. Jenny, I
She's
like
just got
her.
to arrive on it,
Yeah,
really,
arrive
doesn't
on
she?
the back end, land
Yeah.
it. She's got her own catcher.
Exactly.
If she
That's
gets
what
it far enough, she could make 3.
And that hand doesn't swoop like the other hand, so it's she's not far away.
She's
Look
got
at
this. What
Oh,
a shot
what a
again.
shot,
That's
Jenny.
3.
That's 3.
Maybe 4. That's 2 huge bowls.
Wow.
She's called for the Hail Mary.
Hail Mary. Now Denise has got one bowl left to save. How the momentum swings.
Oh yes, in one bowl.
One bowl.
She's got to. I think she's got to play forehand and draw the shot. There's plenty
Yeah.
of turn on that side. You just got to be disciplined enough
Yeah.
to take your grass. Though they're looking at backhand, as we see on the screen, the replay of that trail.
Wow. She just got it beautifully, didn't she?
Yeah. Okay. So maybe they're looking. Personally, I would draw forehand.
For the
but
swing, because there's a
they're
lot
looking-
of traffic in the way on the
Yeah,
other hand.
they're
but
looking to
Denise has been playing that narrower hand, hasn't she?
looking to.
I guess they've got
turn
two bowls.
They've got two bowls, but
Yellow to
there's a
roll
gap.
up. There is.
So do you play the weight to turn the bowls, and if
Or
you
you
get
play-
the gap, you're gonna go.
Or you play draw weight and you miss.
Okay, to save this match. She's arriving, looking
Yeah,
to
she's-
turn the bowls up.
She's got a living
She's
right.
got Alison's bowl. Where's it going to go?
Too far, but
Oh,
it's
but
hers.
she's run on. Has she got third shot out of it?
Ooh. And Jenny's got one more bowl, though.
She does. Oh, we've got a
We've gotta have a
stray
good
bowl
look.
on our rink here.
Yeah.
Don't know how that happened, but
Yeah,
it did.
that's not something that Edna would normally do. Come on, Lorraine, give us two. So at the moment, it's a draw as it stands.
What
And we'd go to an extra
It didn't
end.
hit her foot, did it?
I don't know.
Maybe it did.
Maybe it did. Because she's having it again.
Yeah.
So
So what are they saying? I
at
missed
the
the call. Is
moment,
it two?
it's two.
Yeah,
so as we stand, we would be going into an extra end. But Jenny
Forehand
can
draw.
draw for the game.
She's
here.
played two
And there's-
absolute crackers. Can she do it a third
But
time?
they're on the backhand. This is on the forehand.
She's in the last end.
Been across there.
Yeah, so she's got to take her grass.
Here we go. Looked a little bit quick
It's
out of
quick.
the hand.
Yeah, it's quick. She's
The
played weighted
adrenaline's
shots.
pumping.
Yeah, correct. I think
Well,
we're going to an extra
We're
end
going
here.
to an extra end.
Oh no, we're going to the measure. Maybe it's two and a measure.
Or are they trying to hope it's only one?
Don't know.
Lorena put the blue paddles up for two, so let's just see how good her eyes she had.
Surely it's at least two.
Must be between that pink and blue.
The one on the right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're measuring for the third.
Nice.
I don't think it is.
Oh,
No.
nah, it's just, let's
Oh, now she's just going to confirm this one's
double
in.
check. Oh, get out of our way.
Yeah, that's in. So two.
Okay, extra end. So obviously, you retoss. Can you actually go back and start at the other end?
No, no.
You've
so
got to
you-
go from this
Yep,
end still.
you go from the end that you finished on. So they're rolling a bowl.
and
it's
a
a liner.
You know, Sammy always calls a liner.
Oh,
Because
really?
she says it happens that often. Even though it's a 1 in 3 chance, that's what she calls.
I didn't know you could call a liner.
Well, who says you can't?
What about if you flip a coin? Because you
Well, you
call a
can't call-
liner then?
Well, you'd never win, would you? Unless it's in the sand.
I wonder who won it.
Did they give it away
I
or did
would-
they keep it?
What would you do?
Well, mostly give it away because obviously you're going to have last bowl or not
Yep.
have to play last bowl. But if there's been a really big discrepancy on what you've been winning
Yeah.
on the length of end, then I would
Consider it,
sometimes
yeah.
consider
I would say
keeping it.
99 times out of 100, I'd give it away.
Yep,
1 in 100, I might keep it.
keep it.
Yeah.
Yep,
I want last bowl to.
yeah.
Okay, so Stephen Coles is through to the semi-finals as
Finals?
well. Oh, no, he's not. No, they're... Well,
Yes,
they're
well-
8 up with 2 to play. So they're just about through.
Yep.
Morris is through to a semi-final. And Wells is through. David Wells is through to a
Yep.
semi-final. I thought this would happen. They'd go the longer length because the Alison and Denise have been more
really
steady
well
on the short. Yeah,
Now let's just hope Faye can
give it a
get
chance.
this long end because she was going back this way has been a bit of her nemesis.
Just try and set things up for
Oh,
Jenny.
It's not going to be there.
No. So this is where it's a game of correction and you've got to improve with your next.
Yeah.
But on this longer length, it's even more important that it's first in, best dressed.
Best dressed, yeah. And this can be where, if you are going to have last bowl, you need to make sure, or you've got first bowl, you need to make sure that you are there.
Utilise the fact that you've
got the mat.
Yeah.
You've got to really put the pressure on.
That's a very good
Which
bowl
is what
from Alison
Alison's
Hall.
just done.
Yeah, that's a very good bowl.
Now she's thinking. Okay, well, she's given it more weight, but it looks a bit skinny.
Not taking the grass. Hopefully she can learn from that, that she now has the feel of the weight.
She's got the weight. That's good.
I think Alison's tight as well.
Well, it's going to cover that one, I guess.
BOWYER, this is your last chance to have an impact on this match.
It's not a lot more grass, maybe marginally. Well,
It's going to be up to Jenny
close to second shot, but yeah.
to wrestle shot back. Matt Flapper tuning in, saying you got this, Grovers.
He's a great supporter of bowls, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, she's just missed that jack.
Oh,
Still an open draw there.
she'd got that clean. That could have nearly been Jack in the ditch all over.
Good night, Irene.
He's got the little concentration walk happening, thinking, trying to keep the heart rate down.
Yep. Well, she played 2 huge bowls to get them into this extra end.
And there's still room there. It's not sitting right on it.
No.
Well, the grass is not too bad. It's pretty good. Might be just under.
Oh, it's still coming. It's
Oh,
still
it's
coming.
Oh, that looks close even on the monitor.
It does. I'm going to call it shot. Oh, no, Alice.
No. What did Alison say, down or up there?
She said a measure down, up.
Oh,
So we don't know.
don't know.
She's got them all covered.
She has.
If you pick every
Oh,
option,
you
you
got 3
can't
bowls,
be wrong.
just get closer.
That's it.
It has changed Denise's hand, though.
Yeah, yep.
This is a little bit quick, but she
She
got
might
the
run
jack.
into the jack here. Oh, she
Oh,
has.
but she's also pushed Alison's
Plenty of-
bowl out.
Well, I think Alison
Oh.
might have it. Oh, no.
No.
Jenny's got it. But there's
Wow,
room.
There's a lot of room. Oh, I hope
It's a
that pink
metre.
bowl's not in the way now.
It looks a little annoying now, doesn't it?
No, well, yeah, she could come the other hand because
They're
they've
both-
only got their own bowls there.
They're both their bowls.
Yeah,
I quite like backhand
yeah,
here.
because that other pink I think might be just in the line.
Yeah. You could probably get around it, but
But why run into one that short
yeah.
when you've got another hand to play? Here we go. It's pretty good to there. It's just got to
Needs
stop.
to stop. It's going a bit.
Oh,
And
oh
plonk.
it's in.
Ka
I did it
plonk.
in slow motion.
Okay, so Denise has still got two opportunities here.
Now she's trying to decide which hand to play.
Yeah.
She's got reasonably tight bowls, so that might not be in her way. Oh, what did we say? Oh, yep.
Yep.
That's one bowl gone.
She was a bit quick.
Okay, Jenny, you really need to get it a bit closer here, but not make a target.
Needs to lose 1.5 metres.
I think she has.
Looks better, doesn't it?
It does.
That is the boss.
It looks good.
She's played some big bowls in
she
the end of this
has.
game.
There's still a chance here, though, because she's left that
I think
nearly jack high.
Denise
so
has got to attack.
She has to.
Bowl, jack.
They've got back
They've got all the
bowls.
back stuff.
Yeah, and the target's a bit bigger now.
Big high five from Faye and a half a hug.
Yeah, now you've done your job. There's nothing more you can
Can't
do
do
now.
anything more.
You've just got to close your eyes and hope.
Okay. With weight.
Oof, Denise is taking some big breaths here. I think she might be considering what sort of weight she's going to play.
She's playing backhand.
Oh, she didn't want to hit that bowl again,
no,
maybe?
I think she just favours her backhand with weight, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Doesn't really matter.
Well,
Just
she's
got
let
to
it
get
go.
it.
It's not a million miles away.
Needs to turn. It needs to
Oh,
turn.
and it didn't.
What a great effort.
Wow, that
What
was
a
an exciting
super effort.
finish.
But it will be Faye Bowyer and Jenny Keep going through on an extra end. We don't know if it was 1 or 2, but we'll just put it down as 1 because it doesn't really matter. Indicated maybe it's 2, but
And do we know who they play in the next round? Have you got that at your fingertips?
we can find that one out.
Just be interesting to see who our semi-finals are going to be.
So they're probably not all locked in. Let's have a look here. Semi-finals. So, Jan Hurst and Gail Edwards will be playing.
The winner of...
Yeah, it looks like Kate Bush and Di Hands. They're 9 up with
Okay.
2 to play, so that
Yep.
looks likely.
And that
And
means
then-
Cunningham or
Yeah, so
Cunnington
Di
will
Payne
play
and
Keep.
Michelle Cunnington will play Faye Bowyer and Jenny Keep.
Keep.
And in the men's, it's going to be, I'll go to the men's to give the semi-finalists for that will be Bill Manane and Wayne Morris up against Mark Petty and Stephen Coles.
Yeah.
And Gus McIsaac and Frank Dalton up against Arthur Finch and David Wells.
Well, there's some good games coming up there too.
So we'll be back in maybe half an hour-ish, roughly. So thank you to all our listeners. Thanks to our host venue here, Club Barham. Thank you to the Murray River Council, Josh on the cameras, and a big thanks to you. That's your inaugural commentary. How'd you enjoy that, Cheryl?
It was good. I'm no longer a commentary virgin.
No.
And no, it was good fun. Good
No, I
fun.
appreciate you coming on, Cheryl. So
Terrific.
thank you and
Thanks
good
for
luck.
having me.
And thanks, everyone. We'll be back shortly.
I feel like I need to get away. Club Barham, that's where I wanna go.